as we open on a rusty old bus driving up at an angle towards a mountaintop. And our camera pans inside as the midday light shines over the windows of the bus. And we see 6 college students strewn out throughout the bus. Their TA and their teacher up front talking to each other. The teacher behind the wheel. And as we focus in on the students of UC Santa Barbara's Occult and Other Things 101 class, on their way to Castle Katish. What is everybody doing on the bus ride? You've been stuck in this car since 8 in the morning.
What time is it now?
It's now like 1 p.m.
Oh, gross.
Oh, I certainly have a Game Boy out.
Nice.
I'm sitting in the back of the bus, trying to fry an old cigarette out the window that won't open.
As you're testing that window, you would notice that yours is definitely jammed, so you're gonna need to probably try to toss it out somebody else's. But really quick, Stella, what is your character doing? Introduce us to her.
Sure. My character is Dion Devereaux. She's the rich kid. She could have got into an Ivy League school, but chose to go to UCSB because she wants to see how other people live.
The proletariat.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she's got a very expensive jacket and scarf. Well, here, I'll post my art too. But she just, like, everything about her looks expensive. And she is not in the very front of the bus, but pretty close to the front, all the way next to the window, like redoing her makeup. She's got one of those compacts in front of her.
A couple seats up from her. I'm sorry, where did you say you were exactly?
Kind of towards the front.
Towards the front?
Side.
A couple seats back from you in the middle of the bus. We see another member, Sandy. Kind of the pure of heart of the group. She's reading what appears to be a romance novel as she's leaned up on the glass. She's in the seats across from you, James. And why don't you go ahead and introduce us to your character?
So I am Jason Toth, and I am in designer jeans. I'm like in designer jeans, feet up on the seat, headphones on, sunglasses on, kind of back, just doom scrolling.
This is 1995, so.
On my Palm Pilot.
On your Switch.
Yeah. No, then that makes it even better. No, I'm just kind of like holding a cassette player and like kind of like tapping the buttons to the beat of what I'm listening to. And I'm definitely like designer jeans and like fashion, like probably like one of those big puff jackets, which is a little weird because he's white and he's got a baseball hat on, probably backwards, and he's just there.
Remember the little clips that hung on the drawstrings of them? Puff jackets?
Yeah.
This is going to be the whole session. Remember when...
Yeah, no, I mean, that's why you said something in 1995.
And a little bit farther back on his Game Boy, Chris, is there... Do you want to give us the name of your character and tell us a little bit about
it? It's Anton Yelch, wearing a like a very tight, overly tight, even polo shirt, and just like khaki pants. Full-on pocket protector with a handful of pens, and very intently staring at a game of Tetris going on the Game Boy.
What level is he on?
45.
And all the way at the back of the bus, fiddling with his window, we see the punk with Brandon, the jock of the group, leaning on his sports jacket, kind of watching you. Why don't you just try the window up from it?
Okay. So, I'm Dean, aka D Miller. So, standard punk rock attire, patches all over a bomber jacket. I'll try to move towards his window and see if I can.
He leans back as you lean over him and you pull down his window to toss out the butt. I didn't mean my window, dumbass.
I'll do the classic stare down for a second with him, and then I'll eat the cigarette butt in front of him.
Oh, God. Get away from me.
Move over to my seat, sit down.
The bus shudders to a halt. The TA, you guys know him. His name is Devin. He's tall. He's got a kind of a deep complexion, and he walks back as it shudders to a halt in front of kind of a lonely gas station sitting at the side of the road. He hands all of you some cash, and he says, "Go inside and try to get yourself some drinks or snacks or whatever you need. Looks like we'll be there in about 30 minutes from here. We just want to gas it up first."
I'll kind of hop off and put both my hands in my pocket, keep my sunglasses on, and walk in.
I'll follow him in as well.
Look up from my compact mirror. We're not getting refreshments served on this bus? Like, we have to go in there and, buy our own?
Where do you think you are?
Away from home, obviously.
Just go with them.
She'll, close, put everything back in her purse and puff her way out.
Sandy follows you out, and she kind of walks close to you, clearly kind of uncomfortable in new spaces. And so does Brandon, who kind of just starts stretching out. He's got a football in his hand. He kind of watches as all of you are heading, and he waits a minute, and then he just cocks it, and he throws it right into the back of Dean's head. Not quick enough. Gotta watch all sides, Dean.
He'll grunt and walk into the shop. And
You're gonna let him punk you like that?
Oh, you wait till he comes inside.
He steps in last.
Yeah.
Are you waiting to do something?
No, I'm still just gonna walk over and see if I can't grab a beer out of there and see if my fake ID works here in Romania.
I think you're in Slovakia.
Slovakia.
The castle is from when this area was Hungary, but
Okay.
you're in Slovakia. You would actually know that you could just buy beer here.
Okay, well there.
You're
it is.
not supposed to. Your teacher and the TA both said not to bring alcohol to the site.
Okay, I'll look.
So you will need to sneak it past them.
I will definitely try and do that.
All right, what is everybody else doing?
My gosh, is this bottled water? That's incredible.
I'll look at her and then kind of turn away and then. Doesn't it feel like there should be culture everywhere in a place like, Slovakia?
Is this
I mean,
not
even their markets feel, I don't know, different or something. I genuinely enthused about it.
Dion does too. She's very interested in everything that's being sold in this market.
Dean, as you go back, we see one of your hands pulling back the cooler for the beer. You look inside, you see there's a 6, a 12, and a 30. What do you want to go with? It's all Hammer brand.
Hammer brand? Okay, I'll grab a 6er of the Hammer brand.
Okay.
And kind of hide it under my bomber jacket.
As you reach down, a hand reaches out. Just kind of out of the corner of the shot. because we're just going to view all of this as a movie, and grabs your wrist. When you look to your right, you see an old man. He has a sun-weathered complexion, deep sunk eyes, and kind of a scraggly beard. He looks at you. He gives you kind of a look of indignation, showing some holes in his teeth as he stretches his lips.
You're gonna want to let go of my arm, old man. And try to pull it away.
When you start to pull it away, he releases it. You're going to the castle.
Yeah, no, it says it on the bus.
He smiles at you. Don't stay after dark.
Oh, man, these people are in character here.
He reaches down to the beers and he pulls out another 6-pack and he hands it to you. You'll need it.
You'll take it.
What do you think we'll run into Count Dracula 2 out here?
Wrong country. He'll turn and walk away.
I mean, that's not really whatever.
That guy freaked me out.
I'm sure that's just part of their culture.
It's like the Ren Fair.
Yeah,
They're
culture.
just in
They
character.
do things differently here.
Are you trying to steal the beer too, or are you going to buy it?
No, I'll pay for it if I have.
You walk up, you pay for it. As you walk out, you see your teacher, Mr. Witherspoon. He's in the driver's seat. He's got a map folded out, and he's looking at it carefully. And you see standing at the back side of the bus that can view the entry door, the TA is filling the gas tank. And as the rest of you walk out, I'm going to say everyone but the babe kind of naturally notices that he's definitely trying to sneak at like 2 6-packs of beer in his jackets or something. Like he's being cagey.
Are any of the windows in the bus open? Can I just drop the 6-packs in?
You'd be able to like walk up to the side of the bus and lean up and drop them in a seat. Probably there's a few windows open. You would need to walk around the far side.
I'll try to do that.
Okay. What's everybody else doing? Just gonna watch? Babe, you're a bit too airheaded to even.
Yeah, I'm like walking around and like kind of doing that all like the old person thing where I have hands on my hips and like looking at like the mount marking and kind of shaking my head, not saying anything. Like I'm admiring it, like wow.
Chris,
Couple angles and
Chris, what was your character's name again?
Anton.
Anton. Okay. She's fiddling with her satellite phone, and she'll come up next to you and be like, "Hey, you're like a nerd, right? I don't get any service here. Can you fix this?"
I can take a look. Let me see.
When she hands you the pack and the satellite phone, you're being handed a very, very high-end satellite phone. This probably cost her parents quite a bit of money, and it should be working. But yeah, there's currently no signal.
Huh.
Looking to steal it.
Well, everything I see is it should be working. Did you drop it or anything?
No, it's too expensive for me to drop. You know how much that phone costs?
I don't.
That's right.
That is right.
Is it fixable?
I mean, I could try and take it apart. I've always wanted to get into one of these.
I guess, whatever. I'll just have to call Tiffany from a payphone or something.
There's a payphone off to the side near the bus.
Just give me a few minutes. Do you want any of my snacks? I like hold out some sour candy and beef jerky.
Is that supposed to be meat? I'll like take one.
It is.
How do you eat this? Is it cooked?
Well, technically it's dehydrated.
Ow. I mean, if it's the cultural norm, that's what I'm here for, so... She'll taste it and just... Oh.
yeah, if you're feeling dehydrated, you gotta really get them electrolytes going, right, Brandon? Am I right about that? Electrolytes? Yeah. Hey, he said he agreed with me.
Dean, as the rest of your classmates slowly make their way back to the bus, getting tied up in various activities, I'm going to say that since you're deciding to, in broad daylight, try to sneak 2 6-packs of beer through one of the windows with both of them nearby, that you are triggering the special feature for this session, Bad Decisions Pay Off.
Yeah.
When you choose to make an in-character decision that is clearly unwise, you gain a momentum token that you can spend without giving momentum to the narrator.
Boy, be acting
So,
anyways.
because of that, the target number of 10 on... You could do a stealth or a sleight of hand here, I'd say. The target number of 10 is going to go down to a 7. So you just need to roll higher than a 7 to do this unnoticed.
Okay, so stealth, I'll be rolling my agility and my stealth together, right?
Yes. Or you can do sleight of hand. I think that might be the same.
I don't have a set of hand.
Oh, yeah, let's do stealth.
So we're going 2d6s.
2d6s. So if you're still worried about hitting a 7 on 2d6s, what I'd recommend doing is just taking out everything what you're using.
Thank you. Perfect.
And I'm watching do this. I have a feature that might help in this situation. I see what it's trying to do, right?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the other side of the bus. I'm gonna say, oh shit, what are their names? The TA's name is
Devin.
Devin. I'm gonna say, Devin, Professor Huntington.
Witherspoon.
Witherspoon, whatever. Where did I get Huntington from?
I don't know, but we're gonna say that
Yeah.
you said Huntington, and he's
Says-
gonna look at you
It
like,
says
"What?"
Huntington in the
I'm gonna say-
stock.
I think I saw
Oh, really? My bad.
a really rare. Yeah, see,
It's on me. It's Huntington.
you don't get anything past the babe, okay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna use my loudmouth a bit. I'm gonna call him over to the other side of the bus and be like, "Whoa, look at this! Is this a rare flower over here?" And I'm gonna try.
All right.
Nice.
All right. So you're doing which
I'll make-
ability are you doing?
I was saying mechanically, it doesn't. I thought distract would be a little more
You can do that. I'll let it.
Yeah.
I'll say that you give him another instance of easy, so now he only needs to hit a 4 on 2d6.
That's what I was trying to do. That's what I was trying.
Both.
Roll.
Dion immediately goes over to look at the
This
flower
guy.
you pointed out.
Oh, I got 4. Exactly.
Okay. Just so you know, you can select them both, and then you can hit R a bunch of times.
Oh, okay.
Feel free to practice.
Be hokey with them for a while here.
Yeah, for sure. I was just letting you know.
I'll give what's James? What's your character's name?
Jason. With a Y, Jayson.
No.
Give him a nod, or give him a nod. Or whoever's distracted.
I'm gonna give you a finger gun.
Jason's mom has already gotten his first headshots done. She's gonna be one of those scary model
Just had
moms.
to be somewhere close to LA. You see SB? Pretty close enough. Now we're going and get a little aura across the water and say your little culture.
All right, you sneak the beers on, and we cut to all of you back on the bus. Go ahead and make a mechanics test on the satellite phone.
Sure thing.
Target number is 12. Don't forget about momentum, everybody.
Can I spend my momentum to assist?
Oh, 8.
No. Momentum's a group resource, and anytime somebody's rolling, if you guys have at least one, you can ask the group, hey, can I use momentum to make this roll easier? And it's basically like making it easy, so the test number goes down the target number goes down by 3.
Gotcha.
So you guys currently have 4. Now the thing about momentum is, if you use one, I get it. Which means I have momentum to use on my stuff,
Yeah.
and then when
He
I
starts
use
with
it,
none.
it goes back to you guys. I start with none. Alright. So, once you're all back on the bus, you drive for about another hour 15 minutes, to the base of a hill. This hill leads up through a rocky path, that all of you have to pile out at the beginning of and proceed to do a vertical hike 45 minutes up through the wilderness to reach the ruins. Dion?
Scratch some beers in my background.
How's that going? How's that hike going for you about halfway through?
Oh, I mean, she wore her designer athletic shoes today, so
Her Gucci hiking boots?
yeah.
once we got out, Jason would have had to go back on and be like, oh, wrong outfit. He's gonna come back out in like a jogger like matching jogger top and bottom.
All right. Dee's trying to take up the flank, and he'll pass Jason a beer from his backpack.
Oh, right now. Oh shit. You know, all right. Before exercise, that's fine. Yeah, all right. I'll crack it and try to like sip it kind of out of the way, but like, you know, hit wink wink.
Eventually, all of you find yourselves in a large open courtyard that is outside of the ruins.
As we're walking, Dion will say, wow, this is so old-fashioned. I love it. I haven't walked in so long.
How do people react to her when she says that?
I was like stretching and like looking like I was really taking this seriously first. Like I'm like mid like this. And
I'm staring at him like he's an idiot and stashing a empty beer can in one of the bushes. This guy.
I look away and I reach in my pocket and make sure I remember to grab it. And I'm gonna like kind of stretch and inch my way over to Dean. I'm gonna be like, hey, I figured that we're not gonna get like a better spot, you know, to fucking toke up than at the top of these ruins. So I'm gonna like out of my pocket a little bit. I'm gonna show him like a J, like a really crappily like rolled J, and like a lighter. And like, yeah,
Here, use this lighter. He passes him his Zippo. Says, "This one's lucky. I want it back though."
Oh, sick. All right. Well, how about you just keep it? We'll link up back at the top. You know? Find a quiet spot.
Sounds good.
All right. So, the two of you want to break away from everyone else as they're going in the courtyard?
Yeah,
just
I'm gonna say, when we get up to like where we're going,
sure.
I'm gonna say like we'll find a quiet spot when we all stop, and you know, I'm not going out of my way.
Once we get in the courtyard, I'm gonna pull out a disposable camera, just start taking pictures of everything, winding it up, taking pictures, winding it up.
Send you an invite, Nate.
Gotcha.
Hopefully it works. All right. As you start taking photos, go ahead and make a perception test. What are we missing still? James, we're missing.
I am not showing. Nothing showing up in the suit.
I have 0.
I'm not seeing you online.
That's weird.
Are you invisible right now?
I don't think so. Let's go figure it out. Lots of editing tonight, Chris.
Chris loves editing.
Are we all doing perception, or is it just Chris?
Everyone who goes in the courtyard can roll perception tests. Target number is 12.
4.
All of you can see there's kind of like a visitor's tent, and there's a walkway here. This place is pretty dead. It doesn't seem like people come here to visit very often. And it's pretty decrepit as well. There's a lot of signs and pathways that are blocked off because they're clearly like uncared for and dangerous. And this ruin is mostly just fallen apart. As all of you enter this space, James, how's it going?
I'm not online.
Dude, I can't see.
I had to click white in order for it to actually let me grab.
Oh yeah, it's because your stuff's on the white table.
Gotcha.
Just rebooting tabletop right now.
I can't see you on Steam though.
I literally just checked on it.
Here we go. Here's the invite. All right, hopefully we're good now. Professor Huntington. He immediately directs out Devin, who stops. All of you notice to talk to a man. He's dressed in monkish clothing, and the two of them walk in a fence that leads towards the chapel. Huntington, however, gets all of your attention. He snaps his fingers. All right, so the castle grounds and the interior of the castle are open for our use. There's just a couple things. The chapel and the priest's house are completely off limits, obviously. No explorations in the moat. People get hurt there often. And any pathways that are blocked off within the home, most of them, I believe, would be leading down to the cellars and what used to be the dungeons, which is quite decrepit and fallen apart. We should not take. Now remember, our job is to document historical artifacts, to explore the premises, and to, most of all, write our findings, both factual and our feelings, while we're here. And we'll try to get all of you out of here before nightfall. All right? I'm thinking maybe you split into pairs?
I look over at Jason.
Yeah.
Very
Needed
good.
gaze.
Gotta give
I'm
him
gonna
my
go
cheek.
up and lock my elbow with Anton, right?
Anton.
Anton. Lock elbows with Anton and say, "He's fixing my phone."
Are you sure? Don't you have it?
Yes, I need my phone fixed.
Okay.
The doc turns and looks at you and says, "Hey, come on, babe. Wouldn't you rather have a big, strong guy around to protect you?"
I can protect myself. What I need is someone smart.
Well, that kind of hurt a little bit, if I'm going to be honest.
Like, really smart. You know what I mean?
Sandy looks at Brandon and then turns and looks at you and says, "Don't leave me with him."
I'll be fine.
He puts his hand around her shoulder and they start to walk off together.
They make such a cute couple.
And they head in to begin their explorations. And you guys are unsure. They didn't give you specific direction as to where they were going, so. And where would the four of you like to go? And if you're not immediately splitting up, it's totally up to you guys how you do it. Huntington immediately walks over to talk in this hushed conversation. What did everyone get on their perception tests?
Oh, let me roll that.
4.
I got a 4.
Okay. 8. All right. Dion, you do notice that from the window, as all of you are passing through the bridge, from the window, there's another, it looks like a second monk. He's old, but he appears strongly built, and he's gazing at all of you sternly as you walk inside.
I think that guy's
Friar
looking
Tuck
at
over
us.
there.
What's his deal? I know my eyebrows look flawless today, but that's a little overkill, don't you
Well, I
think?
mean, 2 of you are kind of like supermodels, so.
I guess when you put it that way, it makes sense.
There's Santa Barbara 10s and Slovakian 15s. Actually, I have no idea. I don't know if I've ever met somebody from there. So don't hate me. All right. Entering the courtyard. Go ahead and make another set of perception tests for me. Target number is 12 again.
I can't hit that.
I can't hit that either.
Then don't even worry about it.
I got a 9.
Well, you should always roll perception tests because there's usually a few target numbers. I'm just telling you the highest one.
Hey, 12.
Hey, nice.
This is why you're my partner.
As all of you walk in, there's several different entryways that you could head into. It looks like there's a great hall and chambers. There's residential and guest rooms, possibly studies. And there's also a gatehouse entry on either side of these walls. Anton, you would notice that from this small entry area off to the side, there's a servant's door, and there appears to be a kind of a hunchbacked caretaker who turns and he kind of gives you a toothy sneer as he steps in the door and he slams it shut. Like he doesn't like your presence very much.
Somebody peed in that guy's Cheerios this morning.
Quasimodo doesn't seem happy.
Oh, good. Oh, so I think me and Dean are gonna go check out maybe like the chapel and the priest house. Go outside, take a look around, And,
We were specifically told that place was off limits.
Yeah.
oh, I wasn't listening. Well, there's got to be somewhere outside we want to go.
We could go into one of the what was the entry gate approve?
Yeah, there's gatehouse doors on either
Let's
side.
go into a
Let's-
gatehouse and Toka.
Oh, yeah, definitely. There might be
You say
some
that out loud to him?
You're willing.
Yeah, I'll like nudge him and then like
Yeah.
point towards the gatehouse and then like mimic
Good
them.
make.
I'm
Yeah.
hitting a joint.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was going for, man.
So yeah, you see that exchange, and then the two of them walk into this gatehouse.
What does that mean?
What is that?
I think some of us are going to do the assignment.
You have to Wu-Tang it, man. You have to Wu-Tang it. Just suck it into your throat.
Let's go check
Dude,
out
can
the
you do
kitchen,
that
Dan
circular
Con.
breathing thing? I've always wanted to know how to do that.
Do you think the kitchens are still like used?
I don't know, maybe. I mean, I'm hoping there's like a restroom or something there because I really need to freshen up before we meet whoever lives here.
We're definitely going to the kitchen after this.
Yeah.
Well, then to the kitchen then.
All right, as all of you head into the Great Hall, afternoon slowly dwindling on. It's about 3 p.m. now. You enter a large arched chamber with elevated ceilings that steeple up pretty high up. In fact, it's high enough up that like when you like just look directly up into it, it almost gives you a sense of vertigo. An old wood table stretches out and kind of dominates the center of this room, and there's a couple doors at the back that look like they lead into a kitchen and maybe some other chambers off to this side. Candlesticks and statues kind of litter this chamber, and the table is set as if it's a dinner table. Although there is a wear to it and a layer of dust that kind of runs over the whole thing. Except both of you notice at the far end of the table, one of the chairs is slightly off kilter, and there's a goblet. Kind of like a chalice-like goblet sitting on a piece of paper.
Dion's going to be looking around at everything, just kind of taking it all in. And she just kind of has this look of like, on her face. And she'll say, "Oh my god, this place is so rustic. I love it. I can't believe you guys get to live in houses like this. This is incredible."
Like, who?
Well, I mean, like, you guys, right? Like, I mean, my house doesn't look like this.
I wish this was my house.
I mean, I kind of do too, but don't tell my parents that.
I
They'd be so
don't
disappointed.
know your parents.
That's probably for the best.
I'm gonna take pictures of the table setup, and after I get pictures of that, I will move the goblet and look at that piece of paper.
And I'm gonna go look for a restroom.
Okay.
Someplace with a mirror.
Make a perception test for me. Target number is 12. I'm liking 12 tonight.
How about a 9?
You do find a
I can do
hall. You do find a hall with some doors that say staff. They look like they lead into a kitchen. And then you find like a couple public restrooms that have been built into the structure.
I will go towards one of those.
So if I'm rolling perception tests, am I doing both a 2d4 or am I only doing 1d4?
It's so you have
Right,
0
zero
ranks.
both.
Yeah, so it's 2d4.
Okay, copy. Thanks.
Always gonna roll 2 dice.
Just making sure.
Same as me, bud. We're a great pair.
You're gonna do well together.
Can we come
We
coughing
can
out
get
of
beats.
the
That's it.
smoke-covered room?
Absolutely, you can.
Door
You s-
opens.
You,
bellows smoke
you
out of
step
it.
out in the courtyard, smoke flooding out, as you
have to
do.
Take your shirt off everywhere we go.
Oh, don't worry, dude. I'll like unzip my jogger and I'll open it up and I'll have one of those like 80s style like mesh shirts on where you can see through to like my abs and my pecs under the jogger. Don't worry, I'm always
I look
prepared.
at him and then scowl at him. And like pass him
What,
another
bro?
beer.
As both of you are walking out, you see walking with a slight limp past all of you in this direction is the caretaker.
Oh shit.
Maybe you didn't notice.
He turns and he looks at you. Don't cause
give him
any
the finger.
trouble.
Oh,
And
trouble is so far from my middle name.
and respect your elders.
Yeah.
He smiles at you. You know what? Drink, smoke, party. You won't be laughing in a few hours. He keeps walking.
I mean, I'm gotta laugh at now.
I mean a beer.
I like bite him.
Inside, Anton, you shift the paper and you see a hastily scrawled note on the other side. You shift the goblet and you see a hastily scrawled note that's turned upside down. Flipping it over, on it, it's kind of written in like chalky writing. Is she awakens tonight. The blood of a virgin is needed.
Everybody looks at Anton.
That's what I thought first too. That's so mean.
Who's waking up?
At that point, when you ask that question, you look up and you look around, you realize that Dion has left the chamber. You're not sure where.
Oh, where'd she go?
Also, the goblet is still about a third full. It looks like it's some kind of like red wine.
Well, that is dangerous. We're not supposed to be drinking here.
What do you want to do with it?
Is there like a pot or a plant?
Yeah,
or
there's like
something?
potted plants.
I'm gonna dump it out into a potted plant.
You dump it out into the potted plant.
I'm gonna set it back as closely as I could to how I found it.
We're gonna bust in where you guys are right about now. I'm gonna say that caretaker is wigging out.
As they bust in and say that, you kind of cock your head and you take a look at that plant, and you think you might actually recognize it. Go ahead and make a natural sciences test for me against a target number of 8.
Uh, 9.
Yeah, you do recognize this. And what's strange is this plant is very far from home. It's related to some plants in Eastern Asia, but this particular species or genus of plant is usually found in Canada, in Eastern North America. You would know that it's called, it's usually called bloodroot.
Well, this place just keeps getting weirder.
And we're in the kitchen now too, right?
They're in the dining room when you
Okay.
bust in. Dion is not.
Yeah.
She went somewhere over this way.
She disappeared. Okay.
Oh, hey guys.
Hey, what'd you find in here?
Well, I think it's quite strange that this plant is not native to where we are. They brought it all the way from North America.
Oh shit, like us. That's crazy.
They
I
reek.
pull out what appears to be a switchblade, and then flip it open, and it's like fix my dude.
That was cool. What? Why? I mean, the guy's probably was just like a tourist, like us, right?
Oh, also, does this mean anything to you? And I'm gonna just hand them the note.
Oh shit!
What does it say?
Well,
I look right at him and go, "You're
Such-
fucked, bro."
It said she awakens tonight. The blood of a virgin is needed.
She awakens at night. Yo, wasn't that what the old creepy guy out there was talking about? Like something was gonna go down tonight? He's like really
Something's
laying it on
happening
thick
tonight?
for us. I don't know. The caretaker just said that, even if we party and smoke and shit, something,
Is
we're
that
not
what
gonna
you
be
were
partying
doing?
and smoking tonight. No.
As he says that, you see Dean cracking a beer behind him.
Yeah, I'm all this beer. Not that strong, man. Just taking a swig.
It's communist beer.
I need to calm down for a moment. I'm gonna grab a sour gummy and then chase it with a slice of beef jerky.
Okay. Are you're rubbing on your lucky Game Boy?
Yeah.
I mean that Brandon guy probably he probably the virgin, right, man? They talk
I got-
about the game those sports jock.
I slide up next to him too. I'm like, "What's up with that jerky?"
You wanna try some?
Yeah.
It's very important. You have to have this first. And it's basically like a Sour Patch Kids sour gummy.
So stick it on to the jerky. All right. He eats them both.
You see,
Cutting-
first it's sour, and then it's meat.
Kind of savory. Yeah. I get it, man. That's why you're the smart guy.
Cutting away from all of you, Dion, you finish using the restroom. You're washing your hands and checking yourself in the mirror when you hear a click from the restroom door.
Anton, I'm almost done. Hold on. God. She's like got her lips together.
No responses.
Anton. She like put everything back in her purse again because of course she took everything out and put it on the counter.
Yeah,
So she puts it all back in, kind of adjusts her coat and everything, and then I'll leave.
When you walk to the door and you pull on it, it appears that it has been locked from the outside.
Oh my god, Anton, this isn't funny, and I'll like bang on the door.
Cutting away from you, the rest of you are standing in the Great Hall. You hear some muffled noises. You can't tell from where they are inside of the ruins, though, because everything is it's like everything is rebounding off the broken stone and stuff.
Did you guys hear that?
At this point, the two stoners both realize that Anton's partner is not with him.
Hey, where's that chick at?
She needed to go to the bathroom.
How long ago was that?
I don't know, like 5 minutes ago.
I look at James and laugh.
She said she needed to touch up stuff. I'm not
Oh,
entirely
she's
sure
gonna
what
be in
that
there
means,
forever. She looks like she has a good skin routine, though. I mean, she could.
It's a skincare routine. All
She
She had
went
a
off-
fat purse.
She went off that way. You go see if she's done. Or
Yeah, you do that. I'm gonna read this note another time. Make sure I remember what it says.
I'll follow
It's-
him as well
it's
and
not
toss
that
my
long.
empty in the plant.
You
Yeah.
toss your empty in the plant. You're going to follow Anton.
Yep.
All right, and you're staying, Mr. Jack.
Oh no! If I see everybody else leaving, I'll be like,
Do you want to scoop up the
all
note?
right. Yeah, I'll bring the note.
As the three of you walk into this chamber, you hear what sounds like smacking from the inside of the little public restrooms that they built into one of the sunken walls.
Oh, someone's
Oh,
getting lucky
shit.
behind that door. Nah, am I right? No, cool. Rough crowd.
You hear some muffled noises. Let's go ahead and see if you guys think it's. Let's see if you guys think it's Dion or you think it's two people having sex in the bathroom.
I mean, definitely that.
Go
one,
ahead and make
but-
perception tests
Yeah?
against the
Sick.
target number of 8.
Oh, we can hit this. We're lucky. Well, a 7. Damn it.
I got a
9.
7 too.
The two of your two stone friends seem to thoroughly believe that there's two people having sex in there. You think you hear somebody calling your name, and you
Professor
know you're not
Honeyhill.
having sex in there.
Why are they calling my name? Are you okay?
You hear some muffled noises from the other side of the door.
Anton, is that you?
Yeah?
Like rattle the doorknob. I need you to unlock this door. This isn't funny anymore.
Why is it locked? I'll try and unlock it.
When you reach down and you kind of pull back on the lock and then pull on the door, you find that it's still stuck.
It's not locked, it's just stuck.
Well, open it somehow.
Can I come put my shoulder into it?
Can't you apply like physics or something to it and just like get it open?
Yes, do you have a pulley in your purse?
No, probably not. If I knew what that was.
Well, I'll see if these two can get the door open.
The two of you want to try to get it open?
Oh,
Yeah, I'll,
definitely get
I'll
up.
come put my shoulder into it.
So why don't you both make athletics tests for me? It's against a shared target number.
That we can do.
So bronze.
It's against a shared target number of 16.
It is.
D6. Okay.
Oh, I contribute 12.
Beefy.
That's right. 2 bronze, 1 athletic.
And I got 16, baby.
Hey, let's go.
The two of you break the door open. Just as you break the door open and you step back, spilling your things, Dion, with these two guys flying through the door at you, all of you are shuddered to a stop as you hear an ear-splitting scream.
What the hell was that?
Whoa.
Somebody screaming.
I don't like this place at all. We need to
Which
find
direction?
whoever lives here and tell them to like, I don't know, like put their kid away or something. I'll start picking up this stuff.
Yeah.
My hair
And
was
so
all
we
tied
had you go, and we did.
Ugh.
You really thought there was two people going at it in there, huh? I think we had you.
I'm disappointed that there were 2 people going at it in there. It's the
That's
whole
what I'm
reason I
talking
knocked the
about.
door down.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Well,
I
thanks
just got this big
anyway.
stupid
I'll just
shitty-
brush between you and just leave.
No, wait, we shouldn't split up. We're buddies.
Yeah, you're right. Did you find anything interesting?
I mean, you did give me jerky, man.
I found the note that he's got now.
Oh yeah, right here. Yeah, the note.
Oh,
Did you read it?
I've done like scavenger hunts like this before. Let me see.
I know it kind of feels like an escape room, right? I've done a couple. Of
You
them.
feel like
Really
this is
good
a
at those.
scavenger hunt. You just got to find a virgin and you're going to win.
Oh, it's too early for escape rooms. There weren't escape rooms in 1995. Fuck.
That's what I call my room. My dad comes home too drunk.
Jesus Christ. Chris, I'm going to need you to cut that banger out.
Make it short, though. Make it short.
Keep it in the outtakes at the end of the video.
Sorry.
It was hilarious. Oh my god.
So
That was you know what? That was the most 90s thing anybody has said tonight.
no.
All
Who's
right.
she? Who is she? What does she refer to? Who's awakening?
I hope it wasn't that woman we just heard screaming.
If it was,
Make
she's
awareness
still-
test for me.
She's already
That
awake
was
if
just-
that's the case.
Yeah, she's clearly awake by now. I got a 6.
This is awareness, not perception. It's the reactive
Oh.
one. It's the reactive one.
3.
Oh, it's the same dice for me.
Cool.
Awareness is over.
Dion, you feel like the scream came from the opposite side of the ruins.
6.
6. You're pretty sure too, Dean, that it came from the opposite side of the ruins.
Just like looking off in that direction.
As I came from that direction.
Anyway,
No point.
must be where all like the bedrooms and stuff are, probably.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look around the room. Is there anything that I could create an improvised weapon out of?
You actually do notice that at the back corner, past this room, there's a supply room that like the workers were keeping, and it has some of those like heavy wooden pegs that you connect the cloth rungs to gate people off from areas, and you could like bust the bottom off of that.
All right, and I'll try to do that.
Yeah, you see him pick one of those up. They're pretty heavy. You bust the bottom off. That's most of the bottom weight, and then you're able to kind of swing that around like a bat.
Cool.
I kind of on the down low. I try to like take a couple things out of my pockets, and they're gloves. I'm gonna put on these gloves on my hand to kind of put like the ends of the sweatshirt that I'm wearing over them. I just kind of put my hands in my pockets again.
For some reason, I can't stop picturing James's character as an anime character.
I just get staring at his character with no shirt on in the.
Isn't that great? All right. So, what are you all going to do? Are you going to head in the direction of the screen?
Yeah.
All
I'm gonna let Dean go in front.
Somebody might need help.
Yeah,
I'm going to say that definitely counts as a bad decision that could pay off. So, as all of you head past.
Maybe kick her in the head.
The Great Hall through the adjoining rooms and begin to explore this side of the courtyard. Go ahead and make perception tests, and all your perception tests are easy. The target number is 11. It's a little different than 12.
I can't hit that.
I got a 4.
I got an 8.
I got a 6.
5.
I'm staring at the wrong wall.
Dion, you notice that where this adjoining room enters the hall, there is a loose, dark pink Chuck Taylor shoe that definitely fits Sandy's shoe size, because you know her exact shoe size. All you gotta do is take one look at somebody's feet, you know their shoe size.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Made him into
Superpowers, man.
Additionally, Dean, you notice that in the supply closet, just off to the side as you push the door open, crumpled on the ground unconscious, is Brandon.
Isn't this Sandy's shoes? I bought these for her when we went shopping last week. Why would she just leave it here?
I love that your character is close enough with her to go shopping with her, but still left her with the douchey jock guy when it came down to survival of the fittest, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, that's what you find, Dean.
I'm coming.
I'll go follow you, because I didn't see shit. I was looking around, nothing interesting here, so I'll follow you in. I'll be like, oh, virgin down.
He'll pick the shoe up. Smell it. Definitely hurt.
Definitely hurt.
Dean?
As he walks past the door where he just found Brandon unconscious, to smell the shoe instead, the rest of you would also see Brandon unconscious.
Hey, yo, virgin down.
Everyone give him some air.
Why is he sleeping in the closet?
I've read about this. I'm going to check his pulse.
Why didn't he just sleep on the bus?
Well, hey, somebody was screaming, and now we find him unconscious.
When you
I don't
kneel
think he's sleeping on purpose.
When you kneel down, Anton, he has a pretty nasty gash on the back of his head.
Is he alive?
Also, it's got time is progressing like movie time, so it's like getting dark outside now. Even though I told you like 30 minutes ago in game time that it was 3 p.m. Yes, he is breathing.
So
He looks like his head needs to be bandaged.
Hey,
Anton, I'll pass you a first aid kit from my backpack.
Perfect.
Each of you were given one.
I'm gonna
Just-
Are
start
those one-time use?
applying.
Yes, they are.
My dad hits me.
I'm gonna start applying. Like,
He was the
gauze
only one who
around
already had a first aid kit.
gauze
Yeah.
around the wound.
Sure. All right. You do manage to patch his wound, and he comes to. Oh man.
What happened?
Oh, you're telling me, man. I was walking with Sandy. We were arguing. She seems to think because, I second based with like 3 of her friends that I've been cheating on her. And I keep trying to explain to her that there's bases. And you can't win a game of baseball just getting to second base. So what does it really matter?
Hand in the shoe.
Right. So who hit you?
Whose fucking shoe is this, bro?
It's Sandy's.
Are you joking?
Why would I
bro?
know that? Why would I know what Sandy's shoe looks like?
Isn't that first base?
Everybody else seems to.
I don't got any weird foot fetishes, bro. Jeez, keep that shit to yourself. Goodness. Where is Sandy, anyways?
That's what we're trying to say, man.
All right, well, let's go. Oh man, let's go find her, and you guys can help me explain to her why second base doesn't matter.
Man, you lost a base. You're definitely on first base.
Wait, what are the bases?
Are you kidding, man? It's baseball, man.
Baseball?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know baseball.
I don't believe him, man.
I heard that hitting a baseball is like the hardest sport thing to do.
Well, it's not easy, I'll give you that.
All right, whatever.
You're
What way are we
lucky.
going? What way are we going?
Well, where were you guys
Shit, I don't
going
know.
when you got attacked?
Oh, I think we were going that way.
Yeah, go towards the bake house.
Maybe we should
There's like
go
a
find
study
out.
back there and some bedrooms. I think she wanted to check the study out.
All right. I'll take the lead since I have the improvised weapon.
Okay. Why are you holding a bat like that, bro?
You're just talking about baseball, bro.
That's not a baseball bat, though, bro.
He just hands him a beer and just turns around.
Thanks. He cracks it. As you turn the corner, you enter a small adjoining room with one door that looks like it's leading into a large bedroom and another connecting door that looks like it's leading into a study or a library.
All
That is a sick collection of books.
you guys go check out the library, and Anton and I will go check out the bedrooms. Just
Sounds good.
don't die or whatever, okay? We're already going to be in trouble because Brandon got hurt.
Well,
And someone's missing.
And we heard a
someone's
scream of the feminine variety, which could definitely be Sandy.
Wait, who am I going with?
Just sit on that chair.
All right, my head
Wait,
kinda
don't
hurt.
move.
He just sits on a chair in the adjoining room.
Just stay there and stop getting concussions. I know it's
Don't
hard
lose
for you.
that shoe.
It's 1995. You don't know what a concussion is.
Yeah, that's true.
It's funny to think how much
Just
we
shaking
lost.
it off, you big baby.
Come on. Brain's like a rubber band. It just bounces back every time as long as you keep breathing. As you what do we want to go with first? Do we want to go with the study or do we want to go Let's go with the study first. As the two of you enter the study, go and make perception tests. The highest target number is a 10.
Which one is that? We're going to see the study, right? Study is the
Yeah,
library.
That's you two. Yeah, the library. I saw you. at the
Perceptive.
library.
Oh, this won't be good. We can't hit a 10.
Yeah, both of us rolled befores. All right.
I think one of us has to fucking try to get this. So I will use the momentum, try to make it possible.
Okay.
Don't let me roll.
That'll put it down to a 7. Well, you guys are splitting up after you've heard a scream, so I'll say that each of you have it easy already.
Okay.
If you still use the momentum, it'll be a 4.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll do it.
Oh,
That's what I like. Bad decisions pay off. Bad decisions pay off.
let's go.
6.
Okay. And I have
Whoa. Very
a
very
4.
cozy and nerdy in here.
You notice at the far side of the room, the large bookcase that's set against the wall is slightly ajar.
Oh shit, are you and I about to be Sherlock and Mr. Watson or whatever? Look at this. And
I get to be Sherlock because he does all the drugs.
fair. We both
Okay.
did a lot of drugs.
Watson's
We
also
took-
Shoot.
definitely the babe out of the two of them.
That's fair.
Can I prod the door with my improvised weapon? Like just
Sure.
open it more
Yeah.
from a distance.
You kind of push it in the crack, and then you pull back, and the bookcase starts to swing wide. You find a stone set of stairs leading down a dank path into the darkness below.
Dang.
Dank.
Look over it.
Yeah. It's like, whoa, I'm gonna look at you and kind of like smile, like, yeah.
We need a flashlight.
Do the two of you want
That
to
would be helpful.
alert the others of your findings, or go
Yeah, we
down
probably should.
alone?
We probably should. I'll pull my Zippo out though, so I can light it and see if I can see anything just from the doorway.
I'll
When
go
you-
get the others. I'll
Okay.
leave for a second.
He walks back to the adjoining room. When you walk back to the adjoining room, you find that Brandon is gone.
God damn it.
Rather guys.
Guy's useless.
Cutting back a few minutes in time, the two of you enter the bathroom. You hear something. It sounds like soft splashing, swirling, and running of water coming from a bathroom door that is ajar beyond the large gold bedposted bed of this master bedroom chamber. Additionally, you find strewn throughout this room, you find Sandy's clothes.
Is that what she was wearing? Is she taking a bath?
I mean, in a place this dusty, like I would too. I'll
Wait,
go in there.
Yeah, you
see if
pop
she's
in and
okay.
see if she's there.
Just stay here and don't go anywhere, okay?
Uh-huh.
And just like I don't know, find a helmet or something so you don't end up like Brandon. And I will head into the bathroom.
Walking to the door, you push it open. A misty red steam has kind of fogged this whole chamber. As you lean forward, you see what looks like a shape sitting up, leaned against the wall that makes up the back side of the bathtub, submerged mostly in water. Do you take another step forward?
Yeah, she'll say, Sandy, I told you the red Lush bath bombs aren't good for your skin.
As you step forward another foot or two, and then take another step saying that dark figure clarifies in the fog. You see Sandy looking back at you. But something's wrong. The water, it's stained red all the way up to the top of her breasts. A bath of blood. A delicate hand lifts out of the blood as Sandy's face turns and looks at you, and it peels back her skin from the top of its forehead down her body. Oh, good. There's more of you. At the same time that that's happening, the flame goes out. The flame goes out. You flip the Zippo, and it lights the passage. Sunken white eyes, 3 or 4 pairs of them at the bottom of the stone steps, shift, and a single hook-nosed face leans forward. It looks at you from the darkness, and it... the light goes out.
Can I close the the bookshelf.
Fuck! You step back and you start trying to close the bookshelf as you hear nails scratching on the stones, the figures beneath stalking upwards as you slam it shut.
Put my back against it and try to hold it.
Dion?
Sandy, please tell me that's a face mask.
That was Sandy. And she was a face mask.
Oh, no. I'm gonna, like, leave, close the door, put my back up against it, be like, Anton, we need to go, like, now.
Wait, is she in there?
It's complicated.
I can smell you!
Let's go. I'm gonna grab your
She
hand.
gets weird in baths, huh?
Run
The
out
two
the
of them, you see Dion frantically pulling a confused Anton into the adjoining room as you enter it.
Whoa, what?
Something is seriously wrong here. We need to get back on the bus and we need to leave.
In the library, you hear Dean, fuck!
Whoa, what
What's
the fuck? I
happening?
just left.
Somebody help me out over here.
Whoa.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna be like, are you safe?
No!
No.
Not you, Dean. No, yes, right? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go try to help Dean. I'm gonna leave.
As you
Look at
enter
my
the
room.
library, you see Dean slamming the secret entrance that you found shut.
Whoa, I thought we were gonna go down there. That's what I went to get them about. Oh shit, I walk out of the room and he'll go get them again and be like, hey, we found a secret entrance.
Is it a secret exit? Because I am not going anywhere deeper.
We don't want to go in there.
Oh, well, no?
It was like an episode of X-Files down in there. I don't want to go in there.
What's happening right now?
Look,
Is
Well,
anything
something that's
interesting?
really wrong? Or are you guys all fucking with me?
Sandy's dead. Okay.
What?
Or
Oh.
not dead,
What?
but she's not herself, and I don't just mean that she's having one of her episodes. Like, she's not herself. And I don't know where Brandon went. I told him to sit, but apparently he can't even do that. Look, we need to go.
The bathroom
Well-
door slowly opens.
No, okay, I'll close whatever door's next to me.
She closes that door. Just as she's closing that door,
What the
the
fuck
rest
was
of you would
that?
see a woman that appears to be in nothing but, like, a nightgown stepping out.
Oh, fuck that. Yeah.
Yeah, now you see what I'm talking about?
How you doing?
No, Dean, no, not this time.
Not this time.
Is somebody still? Is there still a sound behind the bookshelf? Oh shit!
Yes, there is. It sounds like they're pressing on the inside of it.
No.
Alright.
From somewhere
Now
else,
you-
from somewhere else, back the way you guys came, you hear several doors slamming shut.
There's someone else here?
This place is giving me the creeps. Like, whoa, we need to leave.
Brandon!
Yeah, is that Brandon?
Dean! Dion, where are you guys? Sounds like Devin is somewhere out in the main hall. Or in
Ugh,
the
we
hall
need to
that led
warn-
into the adjoining room.
He's been outside this whole time. We need to warn him about this place.
Sounds like we need to get out anyway.
Yeah, let's get out of
Yeah,
here.
let's get out, and then we'll have proper
You
search
guys go
team.
first. I'll make sure I'm last and I'll lock the door behind us, okay?
As all of you hustle through the adjoining room, and you hear the babe kind of slamming the door shut behind all of you. You see at the opposite end of the hall, near the kind of the collection of doors that lead into the dining room, you see Devin standing. Hey, where have you guys been? It's getting dark.
Yeah, we need to go home like yesterday. This place.
Sure, but we need
sucks.
everybody together. So
Yeah, we don't have everyone.
how'd you lose
Devin.
Sandy? She was
Yeah.
like literally the one that we shouldn't lose.
She's literally the one that we can't bring home with us, so we need to go.
Yeah, we need to go.
he'll look-
Forge my permission slip. Just
All right, wait,
so you
what's
know.
going on?
Okay, look. We've been trying to explore this house and like do the assignment or whatever, but we can't because people are dying, like in bathtubs, and then
Dying?
they're coming back to us.
Dion, we've talked about being dramatic in your essays and
No.
in class.
Brandon's missing. He had a huge gash on the back of his head that we bandaged up.
And Sandy peeled her face off.
You know,
Whoa,
and apparently
what the
that-
fuck?
peeled her face off? As he says that, all of you see the caretaker step out from the door behind him, raising something in his arms. All right, look.
Devin,
Just-
I need you to Devin.
Just we're gonna get everybody
No,
together
turn
and
around,
deal
turn
with
around.
the drama. The end of a shovel runs straight through his neck and out of his jugular.
Shit!
His head slides off the tip and falls onto the stone floor. The caretaker smiles at all of you. It's too late now. It's nighttime.
There's a flash from my disposable camera goes up.
You are definitely hearing from my father about this. He will have this place condemned.
Oh, Dion, I assure you, a voice says from behind. The adjoining door now open, and the woman standing in the doorway, now in a nightdress.
She's behind me, isn't she?
Sandy is dead.
Dean nods.
I needed the blood of a virgin to regenerate my body. The rest of you are just the icing on the cake.
Not Brandon. Oh, present.
Where's Brandon?
Oh, I'm not sure. Running, hiding, food for my thralls.
Enough of this creepy ass bitch. He slams her in the face.
You're gonna rub an attacker? You rush to the other end of the hall, you bring it up, and you try to slam it in her face. Go ahead and make an attack roll. Are you choosing to go berserk?
Can I use my momentum right now?
You can use momentum if.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna go berserk yet.
Okay.
I'll go berserk after I take damage.
Yes, you're right. So this means that this roll is going to be easy for you. So you're going to roll it twice and take the higher one because
Okay.
she's going to roll a dodge test against you.
So I got a D8 and a D10.
She rolled a 8.
Okay.
I'm gonna see him go after the chick.
I got a 3.
She catches the end and she pulls it in. You feel the tip of her nose. It's ice cold run across your neck as she smells you.
He lets go of it.
You'll make do
Stumbles
as a
back.
thrall. She crushes it at its center and drops the splinters on the ground. Do you guys want to take off? There's side doors.
I'm crawling back to my feet.
He's crawling back on his hands and feet.
I'm gonna look at her, and I'm gonna look at Dion. I'm gonna look at her. And I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna try to punch the lady.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack roll. This is against her dodge test.
Okay.
I'm going to take Anton's hand again and use this opportunity to leave.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Okay, the two of them run through a side door.
Ooh, I got I put my gloves on, so I got a 16 with my main hand.
You strike her in the face. It does no damage.
Cool. Oh, you took that pretty fucking good.
She straightens her gaze on you.
She
attacks you. The rest of you see the babe. Go ahead and make a dodge test for me. I'm going to spend momentum to make her attack easy.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, I got a 11. No, I'm sorry, a 9.
She got a 16.
Oh,
Oh, geez. That was dramatic.
do I have...
She sinks her teeth in your neck. She deals
Oh,
3 points of piercing damage.
I'm not wearing any armor, huh?
No, none of you are.
Oh, God.
And 1 point of necrotic damage to you.
4?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna drop. Yeah.
She starts just viciously feeding on his neck in front of all of you.
I let out a howl scream and I just fall down.
Like a full beer for my backpack.
Dean, do you stay or do you follow them
I
because
can
they've
do it.
already run? No, you can do something. I'm just letting you know you can stay or you can follow them because they've already run on you guys.
I'm gonna see if I can grab for his arm or anything and pull him away.
Okay, sure. Go ahead and make a contested grapple test against Bath-ory. Your roll is for the possession of your friend.
Okay, so I'm gonna be rolling an athletics check.
Yes, contested by hers. She got a 10.
So I got a D10 and a D6. I still can't figure out how to do both at one time.
Click away from them and then drag over them.
Yeah, you can drag a box over him.
That is a 9 and a 2, so 11.
11. You
Yeah.
pull him away and you start to drag him in the direction that they ran.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah,
run through to the next chamber, slamming that door and trying to lock it over behind you. You're holding him up. He looks like he's slipping between consciousness. And I need you, sir, because you have been saved, I need you to make a con or a resolve test against a target number of 6.
Con, definitely. That's brawn? Yeah, okay. What is it against?
Target number of 6 for the first time you are fighting for your life. That passed.
7.
So you managed to stabilize, essentially, but you are unconscious. Somebody's going to need to remove some of your wounds to actually bring you up. And all of you rush into the quiet of an adjoining room with a fainting couch and some other furniture that you're able to shove up in front of that door, and another door leading out. And as you stop there with your unconscious friend, and you hear somewhere in the distance her cold laugh, we're going to take our break.
Holy shit.
Damn.
I knew James was going to like the bathtub scene.
Yeah.
James doesn't watch horror movies, so I just want. Time has passed. You've run and hidden in some different rooms, but you've realized as the night wanes on that you'll need to act, and they're about looking for all of you.
I mean, I'm trying to get to the front door.
You want to get back to here?
Yes.
As you guys have had to navigate away from them, you've ended up all the way back in this corner. You can hear, the last time you heard movement, it was out in this area, which you would need to pass through to get here. You could also try to venture the courtyard and go around, because you know that there's a door over here. It's up to all of you.
Can I, like, fireman carry...
Well, at this point, I would imagine one of you have given up at least
Oh yeah, we have the first aid kits.
one of your first aid kits to
Yeah.
make him conscious again.
I can give him mine.
For you to hear, I was like laying there, you hear, Bruce Lee, don't leave me here.
We're not gonna leave you, Jason. Just you gotta stay with us, okay?
You can remove one health wound and become conscious.
Very brave, dude.
As you come to, you're realizing that you have a considerable knot in your stomach, a sinking feeling, and some like acid reflux like symptoms. Go ahead and make a constitution test for me.
I need to stop drinking those energy drinks.
I don't think that's the problem.
I mean, energy drinks, you drink too much from it, you get some acid reflux. I know I'm going to get it in like 10 years. But, you know,
Just got
your
your
neck.
You just got your throat slashed by a crazy, bloody woman.
Shit, is that what happened? I punched her, though. I think. Maybe that was part of the dream, too.
Yeah, you did. I'll like pat your shoulder. Yeah,
I smiled.
you got her.
I had a 10 constitution.
All right. You're able to stand and walk on your own. You are at 3 out of 4 wounds, I think.
Yes, I only have 1. Can I take out some of my first aid kit and like wrap the bandage around my head like a bandana, and like hair kind of floofs up a little bit, and like that patch myself up for one more.
Sure, yeah, you can.
Okay, cool. And like you would see now, because I haven't pulled them out, the gloves that I have on, they are called gloves akimbo, and they have like an Ultra Force symbol on each one of them.
You did notice that through most of the first part of the bus ride, he was reading an Ultra Force novel.
You are a nerd.
So, Dion, you've assessed the situation, and you know that there's two paths for your party.
I mean, I'm going to try to go back the way we came in, if possible.
All right. Who's going first?
Through that, like, foyer, whatever that was.
You have to go out in the hall, then.
Okay.
Which connects to the adjoining room.
I'm going to push Dean in front of me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll move forward and keep an eye out for anything that...
You step out, and all of you step out into the hall. Go ahead and make perception tests. Actually, don't worry about the perception tests. Make stealth tests for me. Looking up and down, all of you definitely hear some noises in the dining hall, which you will need to go.
I got an 8.
7.
I got a 7.
All right. 8, 7, 7. And what was
8?
8? Wow, that's weird. All right. Between all of you, you managed to sneak kind of back this way. When you reach the dining hall, inside you hear the almost animalistic like hissing. And then you hear none of that. And you hear
What was
I
that?
instinctively duck.
Yeah, I want to drop too. Like,
you hear something heavy hit the wall on the other side of the door into the dining room.
Oh, I really hope that wasn't Brandon. I don't want to explain to his mom again that he got another traumatic injury.
Dean, as
Yep,
you suck in a breath,
I'll open the door slowly.
and you push in the doorway, you see a crouched figure wearing old brown robes. He's in the dining hall. He is kneeling over what appears to be the body of Brandon. He's holding a bow, and he has a quiver of arrows on his back. And there's two hollowed, sunken, husk-like forms, each with arrows through their skulls, just collapsed in this room.
What do you see, Dean? What's out there?
Some crazy shit.
Some fucking dude with a bow and arrow.
What the fuck?
Is there
This
anything
place
that...
sucks. This isn't rustic at all.
Dude, as I heard that as long as you're within like 21 feet of someone with a firearm, or in this case a bow and arrow, if you're within that, you can close the distance and pop them, you know?
Maybe you can.
Yeah,
All right, start running. Is there anything else in the room that we could pick up to throw?
Yeah, you could like grab one of the chairs and like try to
grab
throw
a
it
chair.
as you rush in.
Yeah, I just come flying in with the chair in front of me. Like
Figure
a shield.
turns. Dion, you recognize this figure. It's the man who was staring at all of you through the window from the church.
Oh, that's that creep that was eye-fucking me earlier.
He rises to his feet. I wasn't able to help you. And then he sees you lifting the chair into the air. Whoa.
I'm running
not
straight
your enemy.
forward, legs forward, and I'll just like slam into him with the chair and see if I can pin him to the ground with
Alright.
legs.
He'll make a dodge test.
You rolled a
Is that
12.
brawn?
Yes, that would be. You can just roll it like an attack roll.
Okay.
So a brawn offense roll.
I got a 10 and an 8.
A 10 and an 8. Yep, that is enough. You slam him with the chair. You knock him unconscious. He loses the bow. His quiver with arrows scatter, and you can see that. Brandon's body is sunken and gaunt, like he lost dozens of pounds of weight in a matter of the hours since you've seen him.
Okay.
And he has 2 bite marks in his neck, much like your friend, the babe.
Can we rouse the guy that I just blasted with a chair?
I mean, do you want to? How do you all react when he goes down?
I just want to hold him
rouse
down.
him? Or?
Whoa, that was awesome. We probably should have talked to him, though. If he's the one that killed these guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna tap him on his face. Hey, bro.
You were effective, though, bro.
I'll pick up the bow and the quiver.
I said I wasn't your enemy.
My bad.
He pulls himself up to one knee. I came here to hunt. He rises to his feet, looking at all of you sternly. To kill the bitch. I have been trained specially for the slaying of vampires.
I mean,
Oh, shit.
I'm
You like
a
Van Helsing. That's
I'm like a
awesome.
college student. I took you out pretty quick, man. I don't know.
I am not Van Helsing. My name is
Are you
Matthias.
related to Van Helsing?
No. It turns out you don't need to be related to Van Helsing to fight vampires. He's just one guy that did it.
Oh.
In a book, by the way, which I cannot confirm is true or not.
Oh, it's come
But
on,
indeed,
bro.
I
There's
am.
Too many details, bro.
He pulls back part of the robe, and you see he's got a vest underneath. He's got multiple like vials, like hand grenade-ish vials of holy water, and he's got like 3 stakes and.
Yes.
This guy's watched way too much Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
You do this for a living?
That movie wasn't that
I am
great.
sent by the church from place to place to hunt the vampire.
Which church?
Go ahead and make perception tests. He looks at you. He raises an eyebrow, a judgmental one. The church.
Oh, yes. And also with you. Or whatever.
What?
11.
I got a 7.
I got a 5.
Anton, it's weird that I've told you this twice in Tabletop RPGs this week, but you notice that in the corner of this room, fluttering down from the vaulted ceiling, is a bat. Anyways, just stay with me,
Concerning?
and I will protect you. As you say that, it unfurls its wings as Bath-ory descends from the darkness and lands on top of the monk, sinking her fangs into the back of his neck as he screams in agony.
I fire an arrow at her head?
Sure. There are 8 arrows left.
Okay.
With a surprising amount of what seems like trained movement, you see Dion step back, snap the arrow into place, and pull it. Loosing the arrow, she fires at the vampire.
That was hot.
At an 11.
An 11. That hits. The arrow sinks through the back of her head, and she stands up, slowly turning and looking at all of you with the point like 4 inches out of her forehead.
Oh, shit.
You know how much work I have to do to maintain this?
Do you know how much work I have to do to maintain this?
She reaches to the front of the arrow, and she pulls it out, and she looks at you, and then she throws it forward. And I need James to make a dodge test.
Okay.
She rolled a 12.
Okay.
Actually, she's going to use momentum.
Ooh. Dodge test, you said?
Yep. She rolled a 15.
Let's not do it again.
Can I assist with my action and try and put the chair in the way?
I'll let you use your reaction to try to throw the chair in the way of the arrow if you want.
Sure.
Go ahead and make an attack roll. What'd you get in your dodge test?
A 7.
That's okay. Well, you better hope he throws this chair really well.
Probably not, because I'm rolling agility for the chair, right? Or am I
Yes.
wrong?
Yeah. This is agility, because you need to aim the chair,
Yeah.
which you're not as good at.
Okay. 6. Okay. I dropped a die off the table. Oh, there it goes. All right. I got 11.
An 11. You try to throw the chair in front of it, but the arrow just sinks through the thread of the chair, and it sinks into your shoulder. That is 1 wound to you. As that's happening, you hear you see the monk look up at you, and he throws out the stakes and the vials towards all of you, and he says, "The church, consecrated ground can." She sinks her mouth into the back of his neck again.
All right.
Everyone, run to the chapel.
Yeah, run to the chapel. He'll grab a stake and
Shit,
whatever.
that's right. Yeah, I'll pick up something on the floor. I'll pick up a couple vials off the floor.
As all of you enter the courtyard, the darkness is overtaken by a heavy rain. Dozens of pairs of hollow eyes linger throughout the courtyard.
Shit.
And all of you realize that it will be a chase to make it to the consecrated grounds alive. As the thralls of Bath-ory that have lingered in the castle spring to attack. I need all of you to make athletics tests for me.
Shit.
I need you to all make a round of athletics tests. This is individually. The target number is 10.
I can't hit that.
Okay.
Oh,
Damn, but I
7.
Can you hit it with a momentum?
Technically.
Do you want to try?
Sure.
Okay. It's 1 momentum back to me.
I got a
Go
3.
for it. 3. Okay.
Oh, 5.
5. Each of you takes a wound as different thralls attempt to grapple and bite at you, but nothing manages to catch you. What'd you get?
I died. I got a 7.
You got a 7.
I'm out.
Well,
In the breakneck run, the babe falls again.
I'm out as well. I only have 1.
Yep. Anton goes down as well.
I rage.
Okay. Do you want to try to stop and help them?
Yeah, I'll see if I can grab a hold of their hands.
And you see him stop in the courtyard, and that leaves only you standing on the bridge. Do you continue to run to consecrated ground?
Run.
No, I need Anton to fix my phone.
Okay, you stay there. All right, Dion, I need you to fire an arrow at the one that's trying to drag Anton away.
I'm gonna do covering fire. This is under bow mastery. If I hit, I can choose to deal half the amount of wounds, rounded down, but that creature's attacks this round are difficult.
All right, you're rolling against a 10. If you succeed, then I will let you continue to run to him and use your kit to bring him up so he can run with you. I'm going to grab water really quick, guys. And gals.
Uh-oh. I did not roll very good. Uh-oh.
it's okay. None of us roll.
Uh-oh.
We're all rolling bad.
That's almost as bad as I could have gotten.
Oh.
At least I'm pretty. That's what matters.
What'd you get?
6.
Oh, you missed. All right, Dean, you got to choose. Who are you going to try to help?
Who's closest to me?
Definitely Anton.
All right, I'll grab Anton's hand, and can I take a kick at the thing trying to drag
Yeah,
him?
sure. Go ahead and make a... I'll say that you grabbed something. Like you found like another thing to break.
Then I'll burn 3 rage and take 2 attacks at it.
Sure thing, yeah.
Right.
Someone beat you to Berserker.
mean, you got to put someone else in the water.
That's a
for sharks
6.
first.
Yep.
Before you
True.
do it.
True.
6 and a 8.
Even worse if it's rocket dolphins. 8.
6 and an 8. So
Okay. Yeah, both of those hit. You beat it off of him, and you grab Anton, pulling him up into your arms. You're able to carry him.
All right.
Do you turn back to Dion?
Yeah.
Okay.
Run!
Come on.
And as you turn back, you take one last look as you see James. What does your character say as he's dragged away into the darkness?
Man, I really thought if I ever died to be a vampire, that it would be like one of those like True Blood style vampires.
You just hear him saying that as he's dragged away into the darkness.
I'll tell them that's what happened.
Running out.
Okay. I am
True Blood
vampire.
doesn't come out for another 10 years.
I know he's a visionary.
Yeah, I know he was talking about something else that didn't exist yet either.
Yeah, exactly.
I keep forgetting.
Running across the bridge into the open, you see the gateway open and a single light, like a signal that there's some hope left, hanging lit at the doorway of the church. And I need all of you to make one more athletics test. This time it is against a 6. You don't have to, Anton, because you're being carried. Has anybody healed you, though?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Oh, do you have a... I mean, once we get there, I guess I'll bandage you.
Well, first he's got to make a test to see if he dies against 6.
No.
Constitution or Resolve.
Should I do that now?
Yeah, you should.
I don't like that die. This die.
You can use momentum on this.
I got a 6.
No, not you.
What's that?
Chris needs to. You're good. You're carrying him. He's trying not to die in your arms.
I'll use him as a human shield if I have to.
Well, yeah. Then he'll die.
Yeah, I'll use momentum.
Okay, cool.
So I only got 2d4 for this.
Yep. So you just need to hit 3 then. Okay.
5.
You stabilize, but you are unconscious. As all of you run. Oh, I'm sorry. What did you got? You said you got a 6 on your.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what did you get, Dion? 5. Okay. So, Dion, several of the thralls catch you as you're running in. You're gonna have to try to escape them.
Shit.
You could do a contested athletics or acrobatics. And Dean, I'll let you try to like swing out to help her to make her test easy.
Mm-hmm. All right.
You're keeping the high roll.
I'll do acrobatics.
Okay.
I got
It's a 10.
Okay, I got a 7. You successfully pull away, and you stumble forward with them into the church. Shutting the door and locking it, you hear the thralls shuffling outside, climbing up the walls of the building, but unable to penetrate the consecrated grounds. A row of pews lead up to a simple crucifix that overhangs kind of a pulpit. And all of you see, sitting in one of the pews and looking back at all of you, Professor Huntington. Oh, you made it here, thank God.
Oh, it's so good to see you, Professor. Look, a lot of people have died today, and I really don't want it to be anymore. Oh shit, Anton. Put him right there. I'll bandage him. And I'll use Anton's first aid kit on Anton.
I'll see if I can move a pew in front of the door.
Sure, you start trying to shove a pew in front of the door.
Mhm.
Oh, I don't think that's necessary. It's not going to keep them out. But the grounds, they're consecrated, yes?
Professor, there's a lot of other really bad shit in there. It's not just whatever was out there just now.
Like what?
There's a crazy lady who's coming at us, and like,
Crazy lady.
yeah, and there's a weird guy with a bow. He's probably dead.
The monk, yes. I think he arrived a few days before us. He must have known what was happening.
Why are you so calm right now?
Oh yeah, the monk. I'll look around and see if there's any holy water in the chapel.
You did scoop up a couple of steaks
Okay.
and a couple of things of holy water. I don't know how you wanted the three of you want to pass those out. Maybe Go make
Yeah,
a perception test against a target number of 8 for me to search the rest of the area. He looks at you, Anton. Oh well, you see, he stands up. I also knew this was coming.
What?
Did you ever guess hear that?
And why did you know that?
Well, Our Lady Bath-ory awakens once every year to
And
feed
you,
and resuscitate her body.
you bring her people to feed on.
It's almost like you wrote the script for me.
I'll bring up the bow. Aimed at the professor.
Calm down. You wouldn't kill a man. I'm not a vampire, and besides, you'll need those. What'd you get on your perception test?
I got a 4.
Yeah, you don't find any other supplies. You do find the other monk. His throat is slit. He's in one of the side rooms.
Like this guy slit his throat. I'll come out and go, the other monk's dead, and then I'll look right at the professor and start walking towards him aggressively.
Do you
You're
even
on.
have a degree to teach?
Yeah.
He steps up on the pulpit, holding out his hands. Of course I do. I've
sl-
seen
I-
them above my desk.
I'm still raged, right?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Yes, you are. Whoa, 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 whoa! He holds out his hands and he says, "I take it you all came here because it was consecrated ground, yes? Very smart. Unfortunately, it's been a long time since it was consecrated." The door swings open at the front of the church. As it does, Bath-ory steps in, followed by her newest thrall, James.
Oh, James.
You are back. You are now a vampire thrall. As a vampire thrall, all of your wounds are returned to you. Any uses you expended today, you still expended though.
Cool.
And your only goal is to aid Bath-ory in the use of these blood bags.
Use of these blood bags.
She smiles at all of you. I see. I suppose we are in the end game now.
Oh, that was way more badass than when Thanos said, "Oh, not yet." I love it.
Oh, he's a visionary.
Well, Thanos had said that in the comics, so
Oh, yo,
not really, but we'll say that he did.
And you call me the nerd.
Comic books are fucking cool, okay?
As he says that, you notice that his canines are now like razor sharp points, and his eyes are blood red. He's gotten like kind of hotter somehow.
Oh shit!
Still have that sexy mesh shirt on,
Damn it!
and that's all I have left on top is the joggers on bottom and the sexy mesh shirt on
The
top.
mesh short shirt is like torn just under the pecs now, though. So
Yeah.
it's like no stomach cover at all.
Only vamps.
And at this point, I need the initiative of these two parties. Professor Huntington gives no initiative. Bath-ory gives 2 initiative. James, you give 3, so theirs is 5.
I have 2.
I also have 2.
2.
Actually, since it's 3 on 3, I think we should just do a back and forth. So we'll say that Bath-ory's party gets to start, and then we'll go to one person on the other side and back and forth. Just to spice it up, make it feel a little bit more dynamic. Bath-ory's going to turn back and look at you as the initiative starts, and she's going to say, "Pick whichever one you despise the most in life. But remember, they're my blood bags."
I'm gonna look off of you, then I'm gonna settle on Dean, and I'm gonna say, "You really babysat that Jay for too long." You know?
Is that right? I'm
Yeah,
gonna burn a rage 2, and I'm gonna giant leap at fucking him and try to kick him.
The
in
two
throat.
of them roll out the door into the darkness as they begin their battle.
Never say that about me in the blood.
All right, James, you get to make your attacks first.
That was our
Yeah.
moment, our special moment.
Well, I guess it wasn't as special as you. I'm gonna pop you in the face with my main hand.
right. Well, I have a stake. So we know I'm staking him.
You've also grabbed another like bludgeoning object.
Okay, perfect. Then I will.
You have the holy water also. Did you drench your bludgeoning object in the holy water?
That's a good idea. If I have time, can I smash it on my?
Yeah, you can.
I'm gonna hit that.
I got +2 because my gloves are still on. It's an 11 total to hit you.
When you smash the holy water on the bat, you see your bat start to gleam, and you feel a surge of energy through your body, and you gain Matthias's blessing, and it increases your wound threshold by 2.
Okay.
Damn.
It's clobbered.
What'd you roll against him?
He rolled
11.
11, so you gotta roll a dodge.
So and the dodge is an agility, or
Yep.
Does it, since I have the gloves on, does that still count for my fisticuffs feature as fucking unarmed strikes, unarmed attacks?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, what'd you roll?
a 4.
Got him.
How much damage is that?
So it's normally it would just be 1 right from the punch, but because of fisticuffs and my pugilist thing, I do an extra point, so it's 2.
Okay, I'm
Bam.
raged currently, so I take 1 less damage from me automatically. And
sure.
and the wound threshold, does that just give me an additional wound threshold, or does that mean
It increases your wound threshold by 2. So what is your wound threshold overall?
6. So I have
6, so
8.
it's 8.
Okay,
Damn.
so I take 1, 7.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough fight for you.
Yeah. And then with my
Okay, you're not the
offhand,
good guy anymore.
I'm gonna make my offhand attack because I hit with the first one, and hopefully hit so I can combo. That's another 11.
I cannot block that.
No. Okay,
No.
for sure.
Another one
No.
wound.
And that is going to trigger. I'm going to activate Flurry and Combo. When you successfully hit one creature with 2 unarmed attacks this turn, you can spend 3 combo points to make an additional unarmed attack. I'm going to use 3 of my combo points, and I'm going to hit him again. Oh, that's terrible. That's a 6.
Roll your dodge test.
Okay, dodge test. If that's a 5, I get hit again.
Oh, 1 more wound.
Let's go.
Vampire's
All right.
doing work. Alright, we switch to you, Dean.
Alright, Dean, I'm going to burn another 1 rage. I'm going to pick him up off the ground. I'm going to use my rage ability. And I'm just going to slam him down onto a stake if I can.
Can I use a react? Can I react to this with like a
Yeah,
distract if he's trying to?
Sure, to make the roll harder.
Yeah.
Sure.
So as a reaction, I make a persuasion roll against the insight roll of Dean. Now we go my persuasion.
Dean, roll an insight test. What do you do to him in character? Do you try to act like your old self for a minute?
I'm like, hey, wait. Look at this. And I'm gonna hold out a whole iPad.
You look at his leg and he hits you with it.
Bro! Hit this first.
So my persuasion. That's not that great. I'm gonna use my Speechcraft Charming to re-roll one of the die. So when you take the speech, you may re-roll ones on one or more of your dice when making a persuasion skill roll, and I rolled a 1 with this dice. I'm gonna re-roll it. 2, 8.
All right. I'm gonna rub on my magic charm, my Zippo lighter. Give myself an additional 5 for my next skill roll. So what am I rolling against?
You're rolling an insight roll against my 8 persuasion roll. It's really bad.
Yeah, so if you do that with the lucky charm now, that'll destroy the lucky charm. So you might just want to use it should be giving you like +1 on everything.
Yeah, it does give me a +1.
Yeah.
Where's inside?
It's under resolve.
Okay, then it's just gonna be 2.
2d4.
It's gonna be a D8 and a D4.
Oh, nice. All right. +1.
+1. All right.
Unless you use the +5. But I just letting you know that we'll destroy it.
That is a 8.
Yep. So my distraction doesn't work.
Yeah.
All right.
So now you
Hey,
make
look
roll
at
for
this,
attack.
Dean.
yeah. Roll your attack.
Okay. 3, 2.
And I gotta roll dodge.
You sure do.
I'm not very good at dodging. Well, that's pretty good though. 11.
Okay.
All right. Roll now a 10. 8. That is a 14.
That hits.
It does hit.
And because I'm enraged, I have the your damage with melee weapons that use a brawn attribute increases the amount equal to half your brawn, so I get an additional 1 damage on that.
Yeah.
So I'm hitting him for 3.
You are resistant to bludgeoning damage, though.
Okay.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, well, because he's a vampire now. So you're gonna end up taking. I think the vampire one is around down.
Didn't he pop the water on his weapon?
Oh
I
yeah,
did.
never mind. Yeah, so you're not resistant to it. So you take the full 3.
Yeah.
All right, cutting inside. Bath-ory stares down the two of you. Which one of you would like to go next?
You want to go, Chris? Yeah,
Go for it.
Sure. All right, I will.
Chris is like, my character just has toys, bro.
Sure.
Does this count as weapon crafting?
Yeah.
Then I got an additional +1.
Oh, nice.
Holy shit! I'm just down.
I don't want you to be down quite yet. So I'm gonna give you 2 extra health wound threshold also when you become a thrall, because that's what they
I'm
actually
at
have. Yeah,
No,
so
I'm at 2 now.
You did 2.
All right, I'm gonna kind of like scamper behind one of the pews up front,
Sure.
like back at the other end, away from her. I'm gonna bunker down, and I'm gonna take an aimed shot, and I'm also gonna snipe. So my roll is difficult, but I get to add my agility to this attack.
Okay.
So really, I just have effectively a -1 to this.
Bath-ory got an 8.
I got a 9.
All right, you sink the arrow into her. How much damage do you do? I think it's a medium, so it's gonna be 2 flat.
And 2 more because of snipe.
Yep.
So 4 total.
She reaches up to the arrow and she pulls it out. The wound just starts healing. Please.
Oh, shit.
You have 6 arrows left. You're realizing that you need to do something to empower or change your weapon because it's not going to help you right now. As that's happening, she lurches forward, tossing the pews out of the way, and she attempts to bite you. So I need you to make a dodge test for me.
She got it. Wow, she really whiffed that attack.
She got a 6.
Well, I don't think I'm decent at these. 5.
Okay, she hits you.
Yeah.
She sinks her teeth into your neck.
She deals
3 wounds of piercing
Very down.
and 1 necrotic.
Very
She
down.
drops you. Anton, you see her being fed on. As that's happening, you see the professor pulling the knife, still bloody from killing the monk, and moving towards you. Don't like the situation?
Am I up?
Yeah, you're up. You're the last turn in the order. Besides, well, the professor's going to go after you, so you might want to take him out.
Oh yeah, I'll get right on that. How tall is the chapel?
The vaulted ceiling goes up about 120 feet.
Can I pull out my expertly crafted Batman grapple hook?
Sure.
That's
Yeah, you
amazing.
pull out your grapple hook that you take everywhere with you for some reason.
It's for situations like this.
They gave you a little bit of trouble about it at the airport, but once they realized it was just a grapple hook, they're like, whatever, you can take this on the plane.
James needed to roll against my con to see if he didn't fall down.
Oh, what am I rolling?
You have to make a Constitution roll against a target number equal to twice the wounds that you took. If you fail, you fall down from my shot.
Okay.
I think that's you only took one in the instance, so I think that's like.
I got 13.
Yeah, you can only
I rolled
always
really
pass
well.
that, unfortunately. All right,
Nice.
I'm going to grapple up into the
you
ceiling.
grapple up into the air.
Yeah.
You do anything else with your turn?
It's my deed to do that. So
Yeah, but you still have your move and your free action. Is there anything small you want to do? You
you
have a stake and you have one of the holy water grenades.
I'll start swinging
Okay.
up in the air, and I'll have the holy water in one hand.
Okay. All right. You prep up there, and we cut back outside. Or actually, no. The professor, he actually has no way to get at you, so he's going to step up to her and say, "Get that one. He got up too high for me." And then he's going to put a boot on Dion's shoulder to try to keep her in place. Dion, go ahead and roll a con or resolve against target number 6 for me. Outside. We cut to Dean. Wait, no. Who went first last time?
He did.
Oh, you go first then.
Yeah.
You're heavily injured. You know this is probably the last bit you'll be able to get in to help your queen,
I rolled
Mama Bath-ory.
I rolled a recovery check, right?
Yeah.
I failed.
All right, Dion
I got
dies.
4.
Oh no.
As he holds her down, she bleeds out. Dion, because you died while being bitten, you rise as a thrall. So you see her basically like jerking on the ground, getting ready to rise up. All right, outside.
Doesn't it bother you they always smell like cigarettes?
Swing away, man. Swing away.
He's gonna punch you, bro.
I'm gonna perfect parry.
Oh shit.
No, he goes first, right? We're switching it up.
Oh yeah. Okay, Dean, go.
You attack.
Okay.
I got.
All right,
I gotta
I'm
go.
attacking then. Sweet. Okay. Come on, blue dice. And that is a 12.
Rolled a 6 dodge.
Oof. You're about to clobber him down.
Yep.
James, what are your final words?
I'm gonna say, oh, took that one personal. Fucking fall back.
James, great job.
I died twice.
The babe. Dean, with the rest of your turn, you run inside to assess the situation. You see the hot chick rising as a vampire,
Oh shit.
and you see him up in the air with the other one of the two flasks of holy water, looking like he's getting ready to throw it. What'd you like to do?
I will go.
You still have a free, or you can move anywhere in here.
Okay, I will move up and hit her with the holy water that I have.
I think you cracked it on your
Oh,
back.
cracked it. Then I'm gonna baseball batter.
Well, do you have a second attack? Do you have a way to get a second
no,
attack?
I don't have enough rage. I don't have enough rage for it.
So you could run up to her and get ready, like get in her face to try to
Okay.
distract her.
I'll run up and set up for a parry.
Okay, cool. The professor tries to run in on you. You don't even need to make a dodge roll. He failed to hit you with the knife. You just kind of dodge to the side, and he stumbles into the broken pews. And then it is your turn, Anton.
All
Hit
right.
me, Tom.
Up in the air, I'm gonna try and throw the holy water on Bath-ory.
Okay. Go ahead. I let you do a sleight of hand here. I let you do an offense agility here.
They are the same. So
All
I'm
right.
gonna do one of those.
Bath-ory is going to use her momentum to make this test easy. Don't forget, you can do the same.
I will do the same.
Alright. Oof, she got a 3 on her first one.
Unless I roll twice then.
Yeah, and you keep the higher.
She got a 7.
First one is a 5, second one's a 6. Dang it.
Yeah, unfortunately it misses. It does, however, splash all over your recent ally turned vampire thrall, Dion. Dion, as the water splashes over you and it sears on your body, you land on your hands and your knees, screeching in pain, and you can see the glint of the rising sunlight from one of the windows, and you have to kind of like pull yourself back from it, and then you look in your fallen makeup mirror, and you see your face and your neck, your beauty that you worked so hard on, ruined by Bath-ory. And I'm going to let you make a willpower test against a target number of 6 to try to regain some control of yourself, to try to help.
I got a 6.
Okay.
That's enough.
Nice.
So you're able to spend your move, free, and action this turn to try to aid them before you completely lose control of yourself. You are also the one who has noticed the sunlight coming from one of the windows.
Yeah.
So feel free to communicate with each other in character. Bath-ory is going to lurch up into the air and try to take a swipe at you, Anton. She got a 4. Man, I'm rolling terrible.
So that's a dodge.
Yep.
Okay. I got 8.
8. All right, yeah, she missed you. She lands on the ground, and then she's going to lurch towards Dean and try to take a bite, Dean.
Okay.
Do you want a perfect parry?
I will attempt a perfect parry.
Okay.
She rolled a 12.
Okay. That is a 15.
Yep, you smack away her face, and as all of you kind of rebound off of her attacks, the initiative turns to your team, and communicate in character, figure it out. How are you going to defeat Bath-ory before she gets another action?
The sun's coming up soon. I'm gonna seismic slam.
Okay, what are you trying to do? Like in character, just knock her off.
Yeah, I'm just trying to knock off. Anyone in the range that's not good. So the guy on the ground with the knife, everybody gets knocked prone,
Okay,
and I just
you're
slam it.
you're just out of range of it. Still,
Oh, okay.
your character.
Well, then it would knock her prone potentially.
No, she's just out of range
Oh,
because
okay,
she's
then
like
never mind.
she's like up in the pulpit area.
All right, well then never mind. Then I'll just come swing at her.
No, Bath-ory is in range. Stella is
Bath-ory's
out of
in range?
range.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm still just gonna try to knock
Yeah.
Bath-ory prone.
She got an 8, and Huntington
Got a 2.
Okay, and it's that's a Constitution roll against a target number of 10.
Yep. They both failed then. So they're both knocked prone by Dean. Dean, do you want to try to grapple Bath-ory up?
I want to try and yes.
All right, I'll let you try. Go ahead and make an athletics test for me. This is against hers. Hers is difficult because she's on the ground.
I'm going to spend a momentum to get rid of that.
And I don't have any momentum left right now.
There's 2 momentum left on your guys' side. About to be 3.
I'm going to use a momentum if that's all right.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's arguing with you.
I got a 17.
Yep. You pin her up. What are the 2 of you doing? The curtains are pretty far up and to the side, so one of you would probably need something
Somebody stake her!
with reach if you want to try to get the curtain open and shine the light on her. And you also have the stakes.
Would I be able to swing over and grab the curtain?
Yeah, you might be able to. You might be able to just grab the curtain with the grapple end and like pull it back. That would be a mechanics test to like aim it.
Yeah, so I can like grab up on a beam and then shoot the grapple over at it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Make a mechanics test against a target number of 10. You could try to go for one of the stakes, Dion, while you still have control of yourself, or you could also try and maybe dip an arrow tip in the broken holy water and shoot her. It's up to you.
I might do that.
10.
Okay, go for it.
I kind of want to see how this goes.
The curtain's pulled back, and the sunlight starts to burn and sear across Bathory's screen. She starts to call out and cry out, and as you see her sink back, trying to fight against Dean's grapple with that he won't let go of, you'd see that kind of that shimmering skin and that healing just kind of like burning away.
Can I use my last rage point to lift her into the light?
Yeah, sure. You lift her up into the air. I want to make you roll.
All right, sweet.
Dion, you're the last one with a deed.
Yeah, I'm going to grab an arrow, and I'm just going to slather it in the holy water, and I'm going to run over and try to stake it through her heart.
You would be running into the sunlight yourself.
That's okay.
Pretty bitch is brave.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Go ahead and make a offense agility test for me. The light shines across her, and then all of you just see Dion leaping into the light, her own body burning away as she's trying to stake the arrow into her heart.
Would this be considered doing something unwise?
Yes, I think so. I think this would be considered doing something unwise, so I will. It is easy.
Ooh, that could have been a lot better. I got a 10 total.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, she had a difficult test, and she only got a 7, so...
There we go. Girl, stay winning.
Yeah.
One last cry resounds through the church as the sun rises, burning away the bodies of the thralls and the dead, as Bathory burns away inside. Dion, as you burn away with the vampire that killed you, what are your final words?
Yeah, she like plunged it into her heart, and she's like kind of like falling down with her, and she'll look out at Anton and Dean and say, "Bury me at Disney World."
We pan
and she'll
out.
perk back up and say, "My parents will pay for it."
We pan out as we see limping and holding each other up Anton and Dean leaving in the morning sun. And as we pan away, what are your voiceover dubs?
I always thought Dion was hot, even before she lit on fire.
Anton, last words of the movie?
Oh, that's why the satellite phone wasn't working. We never turned it on.
It closes to darkness. Great session, everybody.
That was great.
That was good.
There was a hidden mechanic, so if only one of you was left alive, you were going to get a feature called Final Girl that was going to give you like a bunch of bonuses to try and survive on your own.
Great.
Good session, everybody.
Didn't even.
Thanks for playtesting my system.
Oh,
Welcome to the new system, man. It's the first time.
He's getting a little tease before they switch to it on Sundays.
Yup.
Very fun. Very fun.
And I hope
Very
everyone
cool.
has a great Halloween.
That was fun as fuck.
Appreciate it, man.
Happy Spookoween.